So what do you
You
think
don't
about
think so?
Jake Paul? What do you think about Jake Paul? Did you pay
I didn't
attention to
watch it.
Jake Paul at all, or
I didn't
no?
see none of the highlights or nothing. No.
You know, you don't have you paid attention to his career at all, or boxing at all, or MMA or any of that stuff, or no?
But he beat Tyson when he was 60. Who else has he boxed that was good?
He's beat some decent people though. I was looking at some of the people he fought. Honestly, I'll pull up the people he's fought though.
Let's see who he fought.
Jake Paul's he's like 12-2. Jake Paul fights. It
He
says he
fought Mike
turned
Tyson.
per boxer with a professional record of wins against YouTubers. Some YouTuber I never heard of. Nate Robinson, Anderson Silva,
Nate
Nate
Robinson, wasn't he?
Diaz. These are
Wait, time
legitimate
out.
fighters.
Nate Robinson, wasn't he a basketball player?
Yeah, he was like a point guard. He was a real short point guard
Oh,
in the
God damn
NFL.
it. He fought him? Well, I bet he better
Yeah.
won that one.
He's
He better not
12-2,
lose.
so he's lost to this Joshua, and he lost to one other dude. I think he lost to Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury's a heavyweight. I think Tommy Fury wants to fight the dude Jake Paul just fought now, Anthony Joshua, who was, I guess, a unified heavyweight champion from what I understand, and he's a pretty big dude. And I guess
Okay, but besides from
Paul
Mike
normally
Tyson,
is a cruiserweight.
besides from Mike Tyson, who's the
What'd you
best
say?
person he beat? Who's the best person he beat besides from Mike Tyson?
Tommy Fury, I'd say.
He beat him?
Tommy Fury. Yeah, Tommy Fury
I thought you said he
is
lost
a
him.
British professional boxer and a reality TV star. I don't know much about Tommy Fury, but I mean,
I thought you said he lost to him.
he lost to him and he beat him.
That's weird. So they fought twice?
And now Connor McGregor is calling out. Connor McGregor is calling out Jake Paul. So I mean, you could sit there and hate all you want on Jake Paul, but he's beat UFC fighters. Nate Diaz is a UFC fighter that he beat. Tommy Fury's a professional boxer. He beat Mike Tyson.
Mike
He went in
Tyson
the
was
ring.
washed up.
He moved
Time out.
up. Okay, I'll give you that. A lot of these guys he's fought is probably washed up, but he moved up in weight class to fight this Joshua dude who had 30 pounds
Okay.
on him, if not
Do
40
you know
pounds on him.
Le'Veon Bell retired to be a boxer? You think he can beat Le'Veon Bell or Adrian Peterson?
That'd be a good fight. I would like to see that fight. That'd be a good fight. But now he's about to pull a fight with possible McGregor, bro. And his fight was one of the most viewed on Netflix. So you can say he's a joke, he's a clown, he's not this, he's not that.
He's
But
making
now
money.
he makes money, and he's got a gig right now to possibly fight Conor McGregor. I don't think this Conor McGregor fight's going to happen next, but I think after Jake Paul probably has 2, 3, 4 fights more under his belt, he might get a bid with Conor McGregor. He keeps calling out Canello Alvarez. I don't think he'll ever get a chance in hell at Canelo Alvarez, but
Dude, he
Conor
would get
McGregor wants
destroyed.
it.
He would get his ass whooped. Canelo Alvarez?
He's already that's what I'm saying. Alvarez is pound for pound one of the best ever. So yeah, it would be
The runster.
he'd get his ass whooped bad.
You fucking backwoods bitch. Oh, yeah. Dude, there's no way. I'm sorry. It ain't happening. Jake Paul's not good. Sorry, he's fighting over the hill people. Now, if he beats up someone like, Muhammad Ali, if he came back to life or something, then we could talk.
I mean, was it wrong? Okay, so how about when Foreman made a comeback? Was Foreman's comeback legitimate when he was old as hell and he knocked out Michael Moore? So I mean, Jake Paul beat Mike Tyson. Jake Paul just went in the ring with a legitimate heavyweight. Jake Paul has beat Nate Diaz. Jake Paul has beat a British professional boxer still in his prime, Nate Fury. So what does that tell me? Does that tell me that the boxing's weak? Who's weak? Are MMA fighters weak? Or are these fighters even good anymore like they used to be?
Okay, who will win?
I
Floyd
mean,
Mayweather or Jake Paul?
probably Floyd Mayweather for sure.
We can just go
Who do
do
you
this
think
all
was going to
day.
win? Conor McGregor? Who do you think is going to win when they do fight? Because this fight, bro, you know how much money they're going to make on this fight when they do have this fight, and they're both saying they're willing to do it, and they're like negotiating. I haven't read all deep into it, but basically they're negotiating back and forth on how, where, what, boxing, MMA, what poundage, what weight class, where, the gloves, all that stuff
There's
comes
no
into
way that Jake
consideration, and
Paul.
they're playing it
Listen,
up. So
Jake Paul was not in Mike Tyson's weight class. There's no way.
no,
Let's be real.
fuck no. He's a cruiserweight, basically.
Mike Tyson probably.
But he got up to
Dude,
like 215 in his Purdue, so technically he's a heavyweight in boxing.
Yeah, but Mike Tyson's slow, bro. He's not. I mean, he still can knock someone out, but he's slow. He's almost 60. Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't judge it on that, man. He doesn't
I'm
have
not judging it
nearly
on that fight. I'm judging it on Diaz, though. I'm judging it on.
So what?
Tyson
When
Fury,
you think
I'm
you're
judging
60,
it on Nate Robinson, who was a professional athlete.
Yeah, but he was a midget. He was tiny.
See, but the ticket is you hate Jake Paul so much, or you just don't think he's that good. Because
I don't think he's that good.
Jake Paul.
I don't think he's that good.
Out. I don't hate Jake Paul at all. And I'm saying, I mean, he's fought.
I don't think he's that good.
Fighters, and he's won fighters, and he's 12-2 right now. So I mean, am I going to hate him because what he does online? I don't pay attention to him enough to hate him online. If you pay attention to him enough to hate him that much, I guess that might be a you problem instead of a him problem.
Really. I don't think he's that good.
I don't really know. He probably is an idiot. He probably isn't.
The same way that Runt said that Mason Rudolph should be our starting quarterback. I don't think he's good. You got what I'm saying?
So you think
the words that are coming out of my mouth?
You think he has no chance of beating Conor McGregor? Let's say if it goes to boxing, straight boxing, do you think he has a chance against Conor McGregor?
Who do you think can beat out next year? You think Will Howard can beat out Mason?
No, I don't. Mason might not even be on the roster next year. Honestly, he may or may not be on the roster. Who knows what they're going to do with Aaron Rodgers, to be honest with you. Because at this point, I want to bring Aaron Rodgers back for the Steelers, if anything. 100%.
Fucking your trap, take over your trap.
That's what I have to do in Cleveland.
They're about to. Myles Garrett's going to break the sack record against Mason, though. That's going to suck.
If that's who's starting, what if the Ravens win and we got to play that game and then Mason ain't even starting?
Well, then you guess what? The standard is the standard.
I heard Cam talk about how he wants to play in the game. So, regardless, win lose, they want to beat the shit out of Cleveland. Think that's smart, or you think if it's locked up, you rest your best players?
Cam wants to play. Cam got to play. He's an OG. What about if TJ Watt wants to play? What are you going to say? The standard is the standard?
I'm going to say no. No, bud.
No helmet for you, bud.
A couple reps. He's practicing. That's crazy, ain't it? He's already practicing.
I know. So I told you he's coming back. Y'all don't think it. He's a beast. He's not built like me and you.
Nothing I ever really heard of.
Dude, he could probably get shot. He could probably get shot. Listen to me. He can get shot and come back in a week. That's how strong. Like, dude, come on.
Joey Porter. He's like Joey Porter. Right? They shot me in Denver. Oh, they need to bring him back if we play Denver. We got to go up and down. You got to bring Joey Porter back and do the speech.
The best one was
Denver.
Yeah,
we ride.
Who was the other one? Plesko Burris shot himself in the leg, didn't he?
Well, yeah,
I remember himself. That one. Yeah.
I shot myself in the club.
That one was funny. I remember the Joey Porter when they shot me in Denver.
I'm not being respected enough. I'm going to the Giants. I mean, didn't he win a
Dude.
Super Bowl with the Giants? So I guess I can't really.
They were trying to compare like the fight, like when that fan came on the field. I forget who it was. Was it Harrison that beat the hell out of him, slammed him? They tried to compare that to DK Metcalf. It's not even a
Harrison
comparison.
slammed one of them. I remember Joey Porter fighting.
Or was Joey Porter? Yeah,
Cleveland. He fought.
yeah,
a
he
Cleveland
slammed the shit out of him.
Harrison slammed the fan that ran on the field. Harrison came up
Yeah,
behind
that's what
him
it was. Yeah,
and just.
and I was like, "There's no comparison." DK went over to the guy. Like, there's a difference. And then they had that big press conference today, dude. And it was a sad press conference, bro. It's like so sorry bullshit, dude. He's like, I just called him by his name. I didn't say no racial slurs. Come on, we all know you said something.
Who are you talking about? The Ryan Kennedy goofball today or whatever?
Yeah, they had the conference or whatever.
I was trying to pull it up. It's like it goes real slow when I pull it up on my laptop, but I'll pull it up here on my phone. I got a bunch of comments. This dude said, I guess I want to be crystal clear about one thing. I didn't use any racial slurs, no hate speech. Ryan Kennedy said, you said something, dude. And why? He's an actor. I read about this dude. He's an actor. He's been in movies. So what is this? You're trying to get your name out there to be like get yourself like a controversial gig or something? I don't even know. Like why this dude looks like an asshole. He has long hair. He has a suit on and a backwards hat and a press conference.
Yeah, backwards Detroit ass.
Backwards hat at a press conference. Look like a fucking idiot. If you could just say that, please. Like my family's getting threats and stuff, and it's not cool, bro. Come on, man. Now you're trying to come on here. They're both like. Who knows? Did he say racial slurs? Maybe not. And is his family getting threats? I doubt it. Who's really going out here and threatening this dude?
Nobody is.
You know what I mean? But I seen a video, bro, of this dude literally walking up to DK like who he said, what if it wasn't his seat? He came up out of his seat, bro, went all the way up front to harass him, and it isn't the first incident. So I think, you know, they say he didn't break fan conduct and policy or whatever. I feel probably if you look at the rules, that dude probably definitely did. Got up out of his seat, was belligerent and yelling things. It was filmed. He was on camera. So I don't know. They're both not victims in this case. They're both antagonizers. They both acted. DK's lost his money. I don't even know, bro. It's crazy with this dude.
He should have just got one game. He should have got one game, not two. But I don't know.
This is why DK's got suspended for so long. Lamar didn't even get trouble. This dude's making a big fucking scene over it. That's pretty much what this boils down to. And he's got the lawyer involved. That's really.
Yep.
This was DK and only DK's fault. This is let's hear it. You had to have, or he would not have punched you. That's what, like you said. He had to say something or he wouldn't have punched you. Idiot. It was all staged. This piece.
He open hand slapped him. He didn't punch him. If he would have punched him, he'd have knocked him out. You're talking about a dude.
Lions fans. Go ahead.
You don't think DK Metcalf couldn't uppercut the shit out of him and break his nose?
Oh, for sure.
Like he just shoved him. He just open hand. He wasn't thinking.
Suspension and stick with the fine. What kind of touches bags like this gets a press conference? If he is getting threats, that's all on him. When he chose this behavior, he opened himself up to consequences. No one should feel sorry for this degenerate. He should be made to sign an apology to DK and promise to forfeit any further action like suing DK in the future. Buying a ticket to any game does not give you license to do anything like he did. Sit your ass in your seat, scream and yell all you want, but you do not move down the railing and agitate anyone on the sidelines. Stadium security should also be held responsible for allowing this to happen.
Facts.
You could on me.
That's exactly right. Because if DK really wanted to, he could have just dragged him right on the field and beat the hell out of him. I just think it was a dumb reaction. I just think that was a dumb reaction. It was just a reaction, and that's all. Sometimes you react, heat the moment. But I don't think he deserves 2-game suspension. I think he deserves 1 and then fined. But and then they're talking all the shit about the Steelers can void his contract. We're not going to void his contract, dude. I mean, I guess if he does it again, we might.
No, not at this.
If he does it
I'd
again,
say
we
2
may.
strikes. That's what I'm saying. You put yourself in a position, the Steelers can go, well, here's 2 strikes, here's 3 strikes. You're out, bud. If they want.
Yeah, but
And you got to look at it if the shoe's on the other foot, though, too. If we lost that game and the Ravens win, and then we go on to lose to Cleveland and lose to Baltimore and miss out on the playoffs, then you think the Steelers might say, hey, DK, you're out of here. We're going to take your $30 million and we're going to put it
the
somewhere
fans would
else.
lose their mind, and then what would it be? It'd be Tomlin getting blamed again? Watch, Tomlin didn't stop it.
Yeah.
It's a revolving door of Tomlin. It's just Tomlin. That's it. Like, watch. As soon as we lose, if we lose in the playoffs, guess what? Pony and everybody's going to talk about Tomlin. Well, we won a playoff game, but we couldn't get to the AFC Championship.
Yeah, he's outclassed by.
That's why I would love to. Pony should get punched in the face, bro.
Yeah, I want to just win one, so to rub it down Madden's throat and all these people that shit on him and shit, man, constantly saying fire him, fire him, fire. I don't understand how you can say fire a coach when you basically was in control of you was in first place in the division all year, except when the Ravens won and then we lost.
They tied us. We've been in first place all year. We've been in first place all year. They tied us. That was it. They were mathematically ahead of us in that 1 week when we were tied. We've been in first place all year, basically.
And they say, well, they don't have a chance. If they make it, they don't have a chance to win anyway. They don't have a chance. Well, I'm going to tell you this right now. The Steelers have a better chance of winning a playoff game than the Miami Dolphins, the New York Jets, the Kansas City Chiefs, the Las Vegas Raiders, Cincinnati Bengals, the Cleveland Browns, the Indianapolis Colts, the Tennessee Titans, the New Orleans Saints, the Atlanta Falcons, the Detroit Lions, the Minnesota Vikings, the Arizona
Dallas Cowboys,
the Giants, the Dallas Cowboys, and the Washington Commanders.
New York Giants. Did you say them already?
Yeah. So, yeah, I went through the whole list of teams.
Arizona Cardinals.
Eliminated.
Yep. Atlanta Falcons. Yep. Maybe Tampa Bay Buccaneers here next week. So what's that mean? We're the top. We're on the top, the creme de la creme, right?
We're not creme de la creme, but we have a chance. We have a chance. We're in a dance, and we have a chance. They have no chance whatsoever. No chance. Mathematically,
did you say the Ravens?
Eliminated.
Did you say the Ravens though? The Ravens though, they might be eliminated.
They still have a little bit of a chance. I didn't count them out yet. I'm not counting them out yet until they're dead. Until they're dead, they're not dead. That's how I feel about the Ravens. All right. I hate them, but I respect them. Until they're dead, they're not dead. So,
well, they're pretty much
so
dead.
We might have to kill them off last game of the year. That game, last game of the year, could be big for D.
Dude, how are we gonna lose to the Clowns? You want to tell me?
Mason Rudolph or Aaron Rodgers turns it over. They get in the backfield. They strip sack fumble by Myles Garrett, sets them up for some easy points. The offense can't get a rhythm going. They start getting the ground game going against us a little bit, and Dion Jr., all he's got to do is check it down a little bit, dink and dunk. Maybe pick up a few first downs with his legs, and they get out of there, 17-13 game or something ugly and nasty. Either way, I think it's going to be ugly, nasty, like a 19-13 game either way or something just weird like that.
So you think we're going to win?
I think we're going to win. I think we're going to be able to force a lot of turnovers on Shadir Sanders, but you asked how could we lose to the Browns? That could be a way we could lose to the Browns right there. Their defense forces turnovers. And our defense somehow is not able to force turnovers, but I think it's going to be the other way around. Rodgers doesn't. If Rodgers is the one playing, he ain't going to turn it over. He's going to dink and dunk it, control the pace of the game, and our defense is just going to rattle and scatter Shadir, and he's going to be eating dirt all game, personally. But you never know.
I can't see him beating this dude.
I think Tomlin's too focused in. He was even in his press conference. He was like, even when we've been saying, he's like, we sucked late. We've sucked in Cleveland late. We fucked up seasons. We know that we're not fucking this one up this year. I think even Tomlin's like, bro, we're not fucking this up. He's like, I've been watching Cleveland. I've been studying Cleveland. They're different than when we played them the first time because they have their Stefanski ain't calling the plays no more. They got a different quarterback. So offensively,
Coordinator.
this is a little bit different scheme than the defense. He said they have hands down defensive player of the year, hands down defensive rookie of the year on their front seven. So that's what Tom said.
And who do they have on their offense? I'll wait.
Njoku, but I think Njoku, I think, is hurt. Jerry Jeudy, I don't know. Is Jerry Jeudy hurt? That's about it. He's not that good, though.
He's the only one. That's the only one, Jerry Jeudy.
Njoku, I don't know. He might play. He's like sitting. He could, maybe not.
Their running back broke their leg last game, so he's out.
Yeah, he's not even there. So
who's going to be? Well, we've had this song and dance before, so. Buffalo Bills didn't have any of their starting linemen, and they destroyed us. So, I mean, I've heard this song and dance before, but there's no way we're losing to Cleveland Clowns. Come on. If there is, the only way I can see him beating us is just us turning the ball over multiple times. Like at least 2 or 3 times we have to turn the ball over.
You want to know? Here's another point though. Yeah, we got to win this game. I'm thinking about the playoffs, but like Tomlin says, we can't let this get away from us. But when you're in the dance, you have a chance. Like I said, and this makes shit. I gotta turn. Can I turn it over this way? Let's see. Oh, does that show? Look, 11 career playoff wins. The rest of the quarterbacks that are projected to be in the playoffs right now, total of 10. Aaron Rodgers has more of them all combined playoff wins than all the starting quarterbacks that he's projected to play right now in the playoffs. So do you think that experience matters? Well, Runt. How about let's go to Runt, the Aaron Rodgers hater. Do you think that experience is going to matter and make a difference in the playoffs, Runt? What are you going to say when he wins a playoff game this year? Are you going to bring him back one more year or no? Because I'm on board.
We're going to the back
one more year at this point.
Things like that, Bob.
It's pretty good, man. And defense. I was listening to Mike McCarthy talk on ESPN today about defense and how defense. Colin Cowherd, you need a franchise quarterback to win a Super Bowl. Where is Patrick Mahomes? Where's Joe Burrow? Where's Lamar Jackson? Where's all these teams with great quarterbacks? I guess the Bills. I guess the Chargers.
Are
they really going to win?
They got a franchise quarterback. So does the Rams. So does I wouldn't say the Seahawks.
Is Aaron Rodgers a franchise quarterback? Is Aaron Rodgers better than all them? I don't know. Yeah. I think so.
Yes.
Maybe not now. I don't know.
I mean, so is Drake May, though. If you're going to say franchise, then Drake May's a franchise quarterback, dude. If you're going to go that far.
Okay. Who's better, Aaron Rodgers or Drake May?
Well, Aaron Rodgers is better than him. I'm just saying Drake May's a franchise quarterback, though.
PFF people say Aaron Rodgers is the 29th ranked quarterback in the league, though. And Dave May shits on Aaron Rodgers. What do you think about that?
You couldn't take Drake May on your team? I think he would.
Yeah, I would take Drake May on my team.
I'm not saying
he's so young. They need a young quarterback.
Yeah, he's a perfect young quarterback.
But okay.
Okay,
we're not looking at that. I'm looking at right now. If you're in a game tomorrow,
Aaron Rodgers. I already know your question. Aaron Rodgers.
Who are you taking?
Aaron Rodgers. But who are you taking then? Drake May or Bo Nix?
Yep, get my white tee. He's gonna go out there in his white tee.
Who are you taking? Drake May or you taking?
Get my white tee.
I already got Aaron Rodgers, but who are you taking? Drake May or Bo Nix?
It's interesting.
If you got to win a playoff game, you need to win the playoff game for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Drake May. I'd probably go with Drake May.
to win a game for the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Yeah, I'd go
One
with Drake
game.
May over. Yeah, I'd go
All
with Drake
right.
May over Bo Nix.
I just want to make sure.
I think Bo Nix got more help. I think Bo Nix got more help than Drake May. But Bo Nix is probably in a tougher division than Drake May. I don't know. But they both had two of the easiest schedules, the Broncos and the Patriots. I will say that.
Yep.
So
That's what I'm
are
saying.
they that good, or are they a product of an easy schedule?
And
I
a
guess we'll
product
find
of
out come playoff.
easy schedule and a good defense. Because that's what Denver got. They got probably the top 3 ranked defense in the NFL.
Holman said Cleveland's got the best defense in the AFC North. So this is going to be
Yeah,
a
they
mud
do.
fight. It's going to be a dog fight, I think. It's not going to be easy.
We're going to
I
go
think
when
they're
they
going to
trap,
make it
take
tough.
over their trap.
I think this
Dude,
is their
if we
Super
could beat
Bowl.
Detroit, we can beat them. The only thing is we don't have DK. So now, like, guess what? Your boy Roman Wilson's getting some pads. He's going to get to play. Your boy Roman from the University of UM. That's a good college, huh? That's where a lot of people came from. Tom Brady came from there.
Who do you think's going to win tomorrow? Clemson or Penn State University? How do you feel about that right there?
Well, I'll be watching the Pitt game. That's on 11 o'clock in the morning. So, hell to Pitt.
Carolina. You guys got East Carolina, man. How the hell did you guys get East Carolina?
Because Penn State was scared to play.
Okay.
I got Clemson beat Penn State. Penn State's garbage. They hired a coach from Iowa State. Michigan's over there making moves. They fired their coach. They made a new coach. They brought a new coaching.
Minnesota's tied right now with the New Mexico
Lobos. I know I'm watching it. The New Mexico. I got the Lobos.
The Lobos.
I got the Lobos.
Yes.
The Lobos. Like Queenie likes the boo-boos, la boo-boos. I got the Lobobos.
Some good ball games. We got BYU versus Georgia Tech. It's a good ball game. Who you got?
Oh, baby. I got Georgia Tech Ramblin' Wreck. Oh yeah.
Georgia Tech over BYU? Wow.
Yeah, they're gonna do the job.
College football playoffs.
They're bring out the Charlotte Cougar wing tee, bro. You can't fuck with it. Telling you right now.
BYU's gonna put up too much pointage on Georgia Tech for sure.
No, not the Ramblin' Wreck from Georgia Tech.
Their defense.
Dude, you're probably living life.
Their defense
you're living
life.
Dude, Georgia Tech was like 9-2. They lost to my University of Pittsburgh.
They put up a lot of yards though. They're pretty good on offense. Not good on defense. Pretty good on offense though. Rushing and passing. It's gonna be a good game. I don't think it's gonna be as what. Here's an interesting University of Virginia versus Mizzou. Mizzou's the favorite in this game.
Yeah, I got Mizzou. I think a lot of these teams, if they don't make the playoffs, I think they tap out. Like, wouldn't you want to get ready to go in the NFL, or wouldn't you want to get ready to transfer portal?
I don't know.
Dude, that's the worst thing they ever did. Yeah, but I'm saying, isn't that the worst thing ever, the transfer portal? Because now you can just go to another college and not give a damn.
I guess.
Yeah. So there's already people that left Pitt already.
Well, okay. Why is it wrong for a player to do that, and it's okay for Lane Kiffin to up and leave Mississippi?
It's not. You should have to give a notice, 30-day notice or something. Like, yeah, I'm leaving after so-and-so time.
About the players. It's not about the money. It's about the players. I care about the kids. That's what I care about. Lane Kiffin, all coked out and shit, dude. Talking about how he cares about the kids. you care so much. Why aren't you there right now when Ole Miss is? Who's Ole Miss got to play? Mississippi. Who they got? Georgia.
I thought it was
You're more
Georgia.
concerned about going to LSU than having an opportunity to beat Georgia and be the top dog in the SEC and go on to win a national fucking title. That's the whole point of being a coach in the SEC. And that's the whole point of bringing your players along so they have the opportunity to have a chance of a lifetime that they can go on and tell their whole kids and their family and everything that they had a chance to beat Georgia, win an SEC, going to go on and win a national championship. But instead, you're sitting there talking about how you care about your kids and your students, but you're selling the fuck out to go to another team to be the highest paid coach in college football. But the kids are the problem? Okay. I think they should
the highest paid coach is the dude from Ohio State.
Lane Kiffin's number 2. He's up there. He has the chance if he wins the national championship, he becomes the highest paid coach in college football.
He's not going to win national championships. He's not playing for the team. He's on the team. So he can't be.
I've seen something.
Dude from Ohio State.
If they win a championship, he becomes the highest paid.
Well, maybe next year. Next year, maybe.
With LSU.
With LSU. They got to rebuild in LSU.
It's like a cherry on top. It's like an incentive, a cherry on top of his contract. Now, so that way, they probably had to throw that cherry on top so he doesn't sell out, when he has – literally, bro, Ole Miss has a real – you don't think Ole Miss had a chance to beat Georgia if Lane Kiffin was there and it was fully ready?
Well, they still do have a chance. They're still in it. I just don't think Ohio State's going to win it.
No, you don't think, or you do think? You said Ohio State's going to win it.
That's who I said's going to win it, Ohio State.
I think so win it too.
They're going to beat Miami easily.
Oh yeah, it'll be maybe a game, but I wonder how.
And then the only team that they would have to face off against Indiana in the title. So
9.5. Ohio State's a 9.5 over Miami.
9.5. 9. Yeah, well then, yeah. Even they know.
1.5.
Yeah. Even they know. Miami don't stand a chance. They're playing at Ohio State too, I think. Yeah, they don't. No, come on. I mean, I know Ohio State's a good story. They beat Pitt. Good job. They crushed Pitt. Good job. I know Notre Dame's mad. They got fleeced. Good job. Nobody cares because it's going to come down to the creme of every single season. Okay? No, I think Ohio State plays Alabama, don't they?
If Alabama beats Indiana, Indiana plays in the Rose Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Alabama versus Indiana in the Rose Bowl.
Okay, Ohio State, Miami, Alabama, Indiana.
Indiana's a 7-point favorite over Alabama.
Well, I would take Alabama in that then.
I would take Alabama in the points for sure, in that, no doubt.
Yeah, it's easy win. If you take the points, yeah. I don't know if they're going to win it straight up, but I think Alabama's going to play tough.
Georgia's a 6.5-point favorite over Ole Miss. I'd take Georgia to cover the 6.5 in this game.
I would too. I agree with you. And then the other game's what? Who am I missing?
Oregon's given 1.5 to Texas Tech.
I'm taking Texas Tech in that one.
It's basically a pick 'em. And I picked Oregon, so I'll pick Oregon.
And the game's at Texas Tech, isn't it?
I thought they played in a mutual field, but I mean,
it might be mutual now. I don't know. It might be. You're right. Could be.
Hard Rock Stadium. That's it. Hard Rock Stadium, Miami Gardens, Florida. They're playing.
Okay, yeah. Then they do. They do play a mutual stadium then.
Rose Bowl. Where's the Rose Bowl? I think the Rose Bowl's in like Pasadena. It is in Pasadena.
California.
Yeah. Sugar Bowl. Sugar Bowl's probably somewhere down south. Where's the Sugar Bowl at? Caesar
Sugar Bowl.
New Orleans.
Superdome is in New Orleans.
Yep.
And who's the other? What's the other one?
We got Orange Bowl. That's Texas Tech and Oregon.
No, that's Florida. That's in Florida, right? Orange Bowl's in Florida.
Rose Bowl, Orange Bowl, Cotton Bowl, Sugar Bowl, Cotton Bowl. It's Ohio
Cotton
State, so
Bowl's
they're
in
playing.
Texas. Cotton Bowl's in Texas, right?
Yeah, they're playing in Texas. Then Ohio State and Miami.
Yep, makes sense. Then just the first one.
Indiana's gonna win it all.
No, I think Ohio
I don't
State's
think
gonna win it
so.
all. Backwoods, bitch. Indiana's going.
They got Ohio.
Ohio
Maybe
State's
though. I mean, Indiana's I think what number 1, aren't they? Yeah, they're playing number 9. I think they're going to lose to Alabama. Indiana, personally.
I think they'll beat Alabama, but then they'd have to play Texas Tech or Oregon, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't see.
I can see him going to the title though. Something's telling me about Texas Tech. That's my underdog.
Jake Paul.
When's the fight tonight?
No, they're gonna fight though. I guarantee you they'll fight eventually.
No, man, I'm not buying. It's going to be on Amazon Prime.
Tickets already, bro.
Just like all them garbage football games were on Netflix last night, dude. That's so stupid. All them games were on Netflix, Amazon Prime.
They bought out. I think they bought out Warner Brothers, Netflix, and or something like that. So they're like Netflix is becoming like major, dude. They're like the new media conglomerate, pretty much, dude. They own basically.
Okay, so what's Hulu? Why are they playing games on Hulu and Amazon Prime too? Then
because they saw the NFL has deals with all of them. Like some of them are on Peacock. Some of the NFL games, the NBC ones are on Peacock. ABC ones are on Hulu. Hulu's ABC, Peacock's NBC, Paramount CBS. And then
it's all we're gonna lose cable TV soon. Then I can't really see it though because
it is. There's no dude. I just got a smart TV, bro, in there, dude. Literally, I got like thousands of stations just for free, dude. You just go boom and like Pluto and Tubi and everything. There's hundreds of thousands of stations. You just boom. It's like it just boom. Plus my antenna channels, and then my HBO Max and my Paramount and my Peacock, bro, and my Prime. Boom, you're set. Prime has a bunch of NBA games, I guess, too. If you buy Amazon Prime.
I'm not a big NBA guy.
Peacock got NBA.
I think they put NHL on there too, don't they? That's ESPN Plus.
HBO Max, but I think I have the cheapest version of HBO Max. You have to go like one version up, I think, and you get like this TNT. So you get like TNT Sports with it or some shit, I think, or something. I don't know exactly.
That's what they do with the Pirates sometimes. They'll put the Pirate games. Like that's what we're gonna do with the Pirates. They're not gonna have a home channel. You're gonna have to subscribe.
Their own one, ESPN Plus. They got all kinds of like shitty games on there to like always. They'll have a game on there, but it's like some I don't know shit game really.
Yeah, I'm not a big NBA guy. I can't watch NBA. I'm just football and baseball. Yeah, they're gonna be on NFL Network.
And honestly, I was watching that bowl game on YouTube. Somebody hijacked it and just uploaded it on YouTube, and I was just watching it. When you just came up right in my suggested videos, I clicked on it and I was watching. It was the Minnesota the Minnesota and the Lobos game. I was watching that.
It's still on. It's still on right now.
I know, it was 14-14 last I looked.
I know. It's still on. I'm just chilling, bro. I can't wait to get my hours back finally, dude. I'm anxious. Ryan, you better stop over when I go live, too. Backwoods bitch. I'm going to be very strict, though, when I go live, though. I know that. I'm going to be a hard head. Do you ever hear what happened? I haven't seen your boy Nuzdar, man. I hope he comes out of jail sometime soon so I can talk to him.
He posted, I seen in the Discord server, like a picture of him uploading like a picture, like a video on TikTok or something. So I guess he's out, I think. But I don't know. He's hiding from YouTube. right? Because he doesn't want. He knows, bro. As soon as he comes back, he's gonna get questioned and grilled, and his picture everywhere. He probably just, I don't know.
Yep, he's hiding out. You know, your channel will be back soon, won't it? Your channel will be back by the end of the month, right?
Yeah, in like 4 or 5 days, I think my strike's lifted, so I can.
Yeah, they gave you the 30-day too.
I don't know how
Damn,
long it is. 2 weeks, I
we
think
both
it
got
was, or
it.
so.
Yep, I lost my hours though. They just make you wait 30 days. That's why this time I can't burn through them. I'm gonna do sports talk for a half hour and then just random talk for the other half hour. Midnight run. If not tonight, probably definitely tomorrow morning. I don't know if I'm gonna stay up till midnight tonight. I might go to bed early, but it comes back at midnight.
What time we play? Anyway, or we don't even play tomorrow. Shit, we play Sunday. What time the Ravens play tomorrow?
I think at
That's
8.
a late game, 7 or something.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
I ain't been trying to stay up all night. I've been going to bed pretty early, by like 12. Sometimes I'll play poker with Mosh and shit, but then it's just a waste of my time. I get mad because then I just stay up this whole time and just waste my time. So I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna start my own poker games, man. Fuck that. To where people can actually have fun and there's an actual winner. That's what I want.
You never finish games? You ever finish a game ever? Or what the heck?
Yeah,
Like,
I
what the
won.
hell?
I won the other day against him, but then like they played Omaha and he cut it off halfway through, and I'm like, dude.
Seems like he gets mad once he loses, then he cuts the game off. Nope, the game's over.
Yeah,
I lost. See you tomorrow.
he just quits. He's done. It's done.
Yeah, that's so. Why am I going to sit there and play, start winning, and then, oh, your game's over. New game. And then I lost. Some fucking excuse. What the fuck?
I know,
Get
man.
the hell out of here.
And then another thing he does,
for real money.
he'll pause it too when like it's on his turn. He'll pause it and sit there for like 10 minutes. It's like, dude, come on.
I can't do
Like,
that. I couldn't do that. That would drive me crazy. I'm
like
not
just
going to sit there for 5 hours to play a game of poker, dude.
that's not worth
Get the hell
anything.
out of here.
We're not even playing for
It's
anything.
Dude, I used to play for like money, big money, like, and it'd be like you get like a rush from it, dude. I was even thinking about putting some money on poker. What is it? Poker Stars? Yeah, I had some money on there. Poker Stars.
What was that? Yeah, I used to play that one.
Brandon,
What was the other one?
with the Minnesota? What's up with the Gophers, Brandon? And
Absolute
and the
poker.
Lobos, right? The Lobos. The Lobos. They're not even a Power 5 team. What are they? The Midwestern. What are they? The Midwestern. They couldn't even win the Midwestern Conference, dude. And
Brandon, you're
Minnesota
banned
can't
for
beat
life.
them.
You're banned from
You're
life on
banned
my channel.
You're banned for life here too, Brandon. Life. Never allowed.
Brandon Rogers.
You're banned.
BANNET.
About the Packers quarterback might be out for the game. The backup is questionable, man. I hope they beat the Ravens ratbird nasty ass. So I think Cleveland game might be in play.
What do y'all think about the Packers quarterback?
He loves Barbara, Brandon. Don't say that. Tell him you love Barbara.
The Ravens are going to play, what's his name? Huntley. And the Packers are going to play Malik Willis. That's what's happening. They already said Lamar Jackson's doubtful.
I mean, it's in Green Bay. So if Lamar plays and they got Willis, probably the
Lamar's
Ravens.
doubtful, you idiot. I just said that.
Okay, doubtful doesn't mean he's out. There's difference between out and doubtful. Doubtful's doubtful.
Well, doubtful is about, that's about the worst you can get to being out.
Close as it gets to out. That's about as close as it gets to out.
You might as well just say out instead of doubtful.
Sometimes they play.
He's not questionable. He's doubtful.
They rule. They do that. Oh, I swear, half the times, bro, they do that just for the lines and betting, dude. Because like the NBA, they're getting investigated big time. I don't even know. I haven't read much into that case.
Yeah, because of the load management.
Like every time, like if I run down the lines of like betting, like Philly, especially in the playoffs, like every game, Joel Embiid is questionable for Philly.
Yeah.
So pretty much everything boils down to him playing or not, to where you pretty much put where you're gonna put your money to. So I don't know. I think it might have something to do with it.
Joel Embiid is questionable right now, probably.
No, I don't know what's up with him. But if it's a playoff game and you're gonna bet on a game of either Philly or not Philly, and that's pretty. If Joel Embiid's out, Philly's like done. He's like the whole anchor. Everything is built around Joel Embiid. So if Philly doesn't have Joel Embiid, they're just garbage. They're actually
Yeah, but
doing pretty good this year, I think.
what about Dallas and losing your boy Davis, Anthony Davis, man?
Dallas sucks. I don't know why they got rid of him too, but I don't know why they got rid of Luka Doncic. That trade makes no sense to me, to be honest. Look at the
Load
Lakers now; they're doing
management, bro.
pretty good.
Load management.
LeBron
So I
needs
don't.
to be. If he wants to be load managed so much, he should come off the bench. Then he can manage his load right off the bench. Then, if that's the case, that's what he should do. He should come off the bench and play point guard for the Mavericks or the Lakers.
LeBron. What about Bronny James?
He should be in the G League.
Because LeBron ain't gonna deal with that shit. You gotta have Bronny on the team.
Well, if that's what they want him to be, the 13th man that sits on the bench, I guess he could be that guy, the 13th man that sits on the bench. I don't know. 14th man that sits on the bench. How many got on a roster? 12, I think. 13, 14.
That's 12.
I think 14.
12 can play on a team during the day.
I think it's 12.
I'm sure you can have roster spots.
Yeah, I think it's 12. I usually roll with like a 9-man rotation on NBA. I don't even go sometimes 10, but I try to roll with a 9-man rotation. Really?
So would you put Bronny James in your rotation?
Hell no. What the hell could he be in your rotation for? Especially on that team. Especially in today's NBA, all these players can play multiple positions. Like Jason Tatum could probably play. He can play the 3. In today's NBA, he can play the 2 to 3 to 4. Sometimes plays the 5, but really traditionally I want him at the 3. But he mostly a lot plays the 4 for Boston. Honestly, Jimmy Butler probably played it. Jimmy Butler probably played it 3 or 4. Anthony Davis played the 5 or the 4. Or if I really want to put Anthony Davis at the 3, I'm not going to put Anthony Davis at the 3. But Anthony Davis has the talent and ability.
Anthony DeCupo.
The 4 he could play. Luka can play the 1 or the 2 or possibly the 3. But he sucks on defense, so I mostly want to have him as my 1. Maybe
Anthony DeCupo can play the 5, 4, the 3.
Luka's my 1.
You telling me Anthony DeCupo? You can't play the 5? Yeah, you can. Anthony DeCupo.
Anthony DeCupo can play the 5, the 4, the 3, the 2, or the 1. That's how good Anthony DeCupo.
That's what I was just saying. He can play the 5. Put his ass down low if you have to.
He can play the 1. Dude, when he started out his career, when Jason Kidd was his coach, he played the 1. And now he plays the 5.
That's what I'm saying. He's a beast. He can play every position in the NBA, period.
But I would want him to be my 4. That's what I put. I want him as my 4. He's a perfect 4 in my opinion. And then you have another 5 to play, really take defenses and get fouls and help in the paint so it can box out. And you want him more out in transition, not be the primary defender. The 5 is mostly your primary defender. Maybe not so much in today's league, especially with the Thunder and how they play. They got that Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren, I would put as my 3 instead of my 5.
Dude, how is OKC is so? How are they so good? They're nasty.
They're just different. They give you many different looks. That's just it. They have many different players who play many different positions. Like that Caruso dude, probably can play the 1, the 2, or the 3. So he's unique, great perimeter defender, probably one of the best perimeter defenders. Shai Gilgeous, one of the best perimeter defenders. They probably have a bunch of different wings, and they have some few bigs that they rotate in too. So it's a solid, deep team,
Yeah, they are.
But the NBA is kind of, I don't know. They talk about the NBA or the NFL being like diverse or whatever, and every team can go from worst to first real quick in the NFL. The NBA is pretty competitive, I guess, nowadays. Not just no more 2 teams.
You can go worse to first. You can go worse to first in any sport as long as you draft and sign free agents. It's
Yeah,
you can do it. Just the Pirates can do it. We can go worst to first in our division.
they make a couple more moves, maybe.
We're like one more bat away, and
They
we
get
can
that
go from
Suarez at 30 home run.
get him or at least Bellinger.
Bring Cutch back. Bring Cutch back. I think Josh Bell's out there too. Shit, bring him in here. Fuck. Switch hitter to come off the bench, play first base or DH. Josh Bell right now.
We
Stay
can
with
go
him.
from worst to first. At least be a playoff team is what I'm saying. Contend for the division. Who's the only team that scares us? Maybe the Cubs. Come on.
Brewers. Cincinnati.
No,
Even Cincinnati might be better. Cincinnati might be better this year.
they haven't made the signings that we
They
did.
got a good man.
They got a better
They got a
manager
good
than us.
manager,
I'll give
though.
them. They got a better
They got some
probably
young.
GM than us. They probably got a better GM. I'll give you that. But what else? I mean, they don't got better pitching than us. I don't know. They got Cabrian Hayes playing third base. Jackson wants to go to the Dolphins.
Jackson
Well,
wants to go to Dolphins, I think.
I
Why
don't
does
know about
Lamar
that.
Jackson want to go to the Dolphins?
Why would he want to leave the Ravens and go to the Dolphins?
That don't make sense. If he wants
He
to go,
might as well-
why would he want to go to, like, I don't know, a good, I don't know. Why would he want to go to Pittsburgh?
What about the Cardinals said they're going to release Kyrie Murray?
Would
Would
you
you take him?
trade 2 first-round picks for Lamar Jackson? Would you take
Nope. Nope.
if you would? I was thinking about him. If Cardinals release him,
Yeah, Kyrie Murray. I wouldn't trade for nothing for him.
if he plays for $20 million, he plays for $20 million, like Justin Fields played for $20 million and Russell Wilson played for $20 million.
Exactly.
1 year, Kyler Murray to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Would you do it?
Yeah, 1 year. Definitely.
Would you trade 2 first-round picks for Lamar Jackson?
No. When you're a
Trade
Steeler,
3 for
you're
Joe Burrow.
no. I would say Burrow is better than Jackson. I'd rather have him, but no.
Would you give up 2 for Burrow?
Yeah.
Got to take on that contract and everything. $50 million.
Yep.
$55 million.
I'm taking it. I'm taking it, bruh. Because then we got our quarterback set for the next fucking, what, 7
TJ
years?
Watt, a first-round pick and a third-round pick. What if you gave him TJ Watt, a
I'm not trading.
first-round pick?
No, I'm
and a
not.
third
No,
round?
no. I'll give 2 first. I'm not trading TJ. No. I'm not trading TJ. Maybe, what, Highsmith and a first and a third? Then, yeah. Highsmith first and a third for Burrow. There it is. Listen, don't mess
So
with
what's
the Burrow.
Miami going to do with Tua Tagovailoa then? If that's the case, if they're trying, I don't know, or
They're
whoever's
gonna
writing
release
that
him.
story, Miami would have to that Tua contract. The Tua is that they're stuck on that contract. I heard him talking about it the other day. How no matter what Miami does, they're like stuck with Tua. If they want to release him, they're still going to have to pay him like all that money.
Yep.
Or you just keep him as your backup, or you try and keep him as your starter. I don't know. Draft another guy and then make him the backup. That's probably what Miami's going to do, I'd say.
You're probably right. What you talking about? Yeah, I hope they do give to the Ravens.
That's bullshit. I think that'll never happen. Just like I think they say that, Joe Burrow's going to get traded and the Steelers should do anything to get the Joe Burrow to the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think that would never happen. Cincinnati would never trade Joe Burrow to the damn Steelers ever. Never.
No. Same way we would never trade TJ Watt to the Bengals. Somebody just won that game.
I don't know why it's even why is it a conversation? Because it's Joe Burrow and it's a name, and I don't know. I guess he did make some statements that probably weren't the best. Like he basically left it open to speculation. You could say that, and I think he kind of knew what he was doing. So I don't know. Does Joe Burrow really want out of there? And even if he does, is Cincinnati going to pull the plug and get rid of him? I doubt it. Is he going to go out there and demand a trade? I doubt it.
You never know.
So I don't think he could.
Shit, I gotta go see who won, Minnesota or the Lobos. It just ended. Brandon, that's why Brandon popped up, because he's a Minnesota Gophers fan.
So he says. I don't even know. How's he a Seattle fan if he's from Minnesota?
Yeah, I don't know
Like
that
Danger Russ. Danger Russ he's like the Instagram. Like we grew up on Facebook. His generation grew up Instagram. So he probably Danger Russ. He's a Danger Russ fan. He's big. That's his shit. He's all on Instagram. That's his thing. He's a whole
Brandon fucking Rodgers.
Yeah. Danger Russ.
Hey, let's see who won that game.
We actually grew up on I grew up on MySpace. MySpace is what I grew up on, probably more or less than anything. Facebook was like you pass miles, like man, I missed on the Facebook. I was like, nah, no, thank you. I did, but not really.
Minnesota won. Wow, look at her tits. The PIAA championship's on TV right now. Who is it? Bishop McDevitt versus Roman Catholic. Roman DiPiazza? Yeah.
I want Roman Catholic to win. Go Roman Catholic.
Dude, I bet you these motherfuckers would fuck you up. You hit the field with them. You don't think so?
Some big dudes, bro. Probably going to go to college. Definitely D1 for sure. On WPIAL championship team, definitely multiple probably D1 athletes on the field right now. For sure. For sure.
I told Nolan, man, if he would have kept throwing the knuckleball and laid off the marijuana, he'd have been good. All he had to do was lay off. I'm telling you, he had the knuckleball, bro. Dude, he threw it to me multiple times in batting when Len was like, all right, throw him the knuckleball. I couldn't hit that thing if it was right in my face. Try to hit the knuckleball, dude. I'm telling you right now.
Try to get it in the zone every time and not throw more balls.
Well, that's the thing. I was probably chasing it out of the zone. But yeah, dude, that thing is like wicked. It's so slow, dude. I couldn't even explain it. It's like literally going like 50 miles an hour, but it just moves around so much. It's so hard to hit.
Yeah, it's impossible to control a knuckleball. That's what I'm trying to say. You can't put it where you want to put it.
I could probably butt it. You
don't even know what kind of spin or what it is. That knuckleball is not a ball that you want to take to that. Name me 3 pitchers that have used a knuckleball successfully in MLB ever.
Not many.
Can you tell me 3?
Not many. Okay, let me ask you. You think if 20 pitches from Paul Skeens, you think you can get a base hit?
Probably not.
Oh, I guarantee you I can't. There's no way. I'll probably foul one off.
You wouldn't even make contact. You probably wouldn't even make contact. You'd be so behind it, you wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah, that would be tough. Even Bubba Chandler, you think
you change it up on you, you would never hit the ball.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be so hard, dude. You'd be so paced up to hit the fastball. Next thing you know, bro, you're just getting a slider. Or you're getting a curveball.
Exactly. You swing, you'd be way ahead of it. It'd be, dude. It's hard as hell. I suck at MLB. Like hitting, I suck on MLB hitting. Let alone the game. Let alone in real life, dude. It's hard. You have good hand-eye
I
coordination.
wonder out of 20 pitches if I'd be able to foul one off.
You have to be like a great athlete, a good baseball player, dude. You could be like Artie Lang, a fat guy. But if you have good hand-eye coordination and timing, it's all you need more than any athleticism. I mean, there's some of it to it, but it's more of like a.
Dude, the last time we played baseball, I think you were with us. I know you might not have been with us.
I don't know.
We played baseball that last time. I was 7 for 7, but it was all base hits. I'm not a power hitter.
Same with pitching. See, there you go.
I just hit to get on base. Like I'm gonna hit it to the side to where I know that I can. I'm not a power hitter. Why would I try to be a power hitter?
Well, I think a lot of players in MLB should hit for more contact instead of trying to swing for the fence all the times. But baseball, it seems
that's
like
what I'm saying. You try to hit it to the opposite side.
They want more runs for baseball.
Yeah. So I want to hit it to a third baseman towards the shortstop that way, and then try to beat it out at first. Like, or at least loop it over their head, something like that. I'm not a power hitter.
I guess, yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to hit it for home runs. Some people will try to hit home runs and blast it out of here, and it's like, that's how you strike out. Making contact's the key. Because even if you got to run around base, you make contact, you move them over.
I agree. And not only that, you're working the pitcher. You're taxing the pitcher. You're taxing their bullpen for the next game and the game after that and the game after that. So yeah, I feel every at bat should be like you're trying to make that work. Yeah.
You might have one or two power hitters that try to thump it out the park, but that's it. And you shouldn't have 8 out of your 9 people in the lineup trying to hit a home run.
I don't understand why they put these power hitters up. They do it now in MLB. They put power hitters up early in the lineup now instead of like normally you have them like hitting 3, 4, 5. They have them hitting like 1 or 2.
Well, that's to intimidate the pitcher. They do that. They do that to intimidate the pitcher, basically. So you're facing off against
leading off for the Pirates. Especially when he leads the team in like RBIs and home runs, I think he should be hitting like maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4.
I'd put him 2 or 3, yeah. 2. I'd probably put him 2. Now that we got that one dude, put him first.
Magnum or whatever his name is.
Yeah, that dude. The outfielder. Who has like 23 stolen bases.
Cruz, and then you go what? Reynolds, and then you go Low.
You can go Low, and then you can go Cruz, Reynolds, Low. Then you got more expanded lineup. You got that O'Hearn dude we just got. You got Horowitz. It expands our lineup out. Then you can put Nick Gonzalez. He can be batting 8th.
Whew. Maybe I'd leave Nick Gonzalez off.
You can do that too. You can put Nick Gonzalez up there. I would like Magnum though if he's a base stealer.
Guess you're right.
I'd either bat him first or 9th.
Gonzalez hits like 300 though sometimes.
You can put Gonzalez at first. You can put Gonzalez first and then Magnum 9th because it'll turn the lineup over. So it's basically just like having a pitcher, but he can still bases. The problem is though, I don't know who our catcher's going to be. Like Henry Davis needs to hit this year, or they got to move on from him. Period. Don't you agree?
How many years left has he got on his rookie deal or whatever? I mean,
like 1 more.
Just let it ride out, I guess. You're just going to let it ride out. He was a 1-1. You're going to just let it ride as long as you can let it ride, I think, personally. Unless you can get something back for him. But are you going to get anything, and what are you going to get for him?
Not much.
Nothing. So I think you'd be better off just riding it out.
Run's so upset she can't come up here. Run, don't worry, I'll let you up on my panel later tonight. But then Barbara's gonna get mad. But I'll deal with it. She's already met anyways. Doesn't matter.
What time are you going to be able to do this? You should figure out how to like, set your other emails up to your thing, and then you can go live all the time. I'm going to
I'll
end
get my
this
hours
stuff.
back. My hours